Okay, it's Scott, and you might be thinking, why am I showing you a set from 2019? Well, we just built it in end of 2020 during Advent season, and I'm a huge fan of getting deals on these, and I got a screaming deal at Walmart clearance. So we saved it for the next year, so that way everybody in the family had their own advent calendar. So we just built this in 2020, and I think the purpose of the video is to get people excited for the advent calendar season in 2021, and why I think the city advent calendar is a particularly screaming deal if you really want to look at it. And we'll go through it. What's nice about it is that the city, because there's not Star Wars, Harry Potter, licensing fees on it. Lego tends to discount it right out of the gate. So for the same number of, or pretty close to the same number of parts, as the Star Wars and Harry Potter, it's instead of $40, it's $30, which to me is very reasonable for these, based on the amount of fun you get like each day, kind of getting a new figure or mini build. So it's pretty nice to be able to get that. And the other way I look at it too is, while the figures themselves are not quite as valued as like a Star Wars or Harry Potter from a collectible standpoint, there are some really good figures in here, and even if you value them a little bit less, it's a pretty nice, good overall value. So there are 8 total figures in the set. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 1, 2. I think they may consider the pet a minifigure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total. But yeah, and 5 of them are unique, because typically you get Santa every year. And I think there's a couple other repeats. I think maybe this character and a few others are repeats in other sets. But that's okay if you get a couple of repeats. In City, it's just nice to get some of these. And I really thought it was nice. I mean, of course, Santa is fantastic with his little sack. This guy right here was very interesting. I really like the hairpiece, and the beard's nice. I really like her sweater. Really nice print. The boy, he's hard to see there. We'll bring him in here like that. There he is. With a nice little sweater. It's kind of cute. This figure isn't super amazing, but the printing's very nice. There's printing on the back. Kind of plain in the pants, but you can't expect too much. I'm not sure I really love this gray. It almost looks like she's like a criminal almost, but a little snowboarder, which is kind of nice. And then the dad, I don't know what he's doing, laughing about something. Oh, there's his alternative face. That's kind of cool. And then the other one, well, they probably consider this is probably considered a minifigure build, but I don't know. That's always nice to get. Here's this sleigh. The print on this dog. I believe there's one other set. There's a few other sets that are starting to come out with this dog, but that's a really nice one to get. It was a pretty nice little sleigh there, pretty unique. Going over the mini builds, in terms of the other thing I do like is there's a couple printed pieces and some nice inclusions. So like those are always nice to get. These are like little I don't know if they're muffins or cupcakes or whatever. You get the clock. It's always nice to get that in a printed form. It won't focus. There it goes. That's a nice printed piece that could be used in tons of mocks. Some of the builds were really unique, like the telescope that could be used in a lot of different ways. I always love it when they do chimneys. Those are some really good parts for mocks. And then of course the flame. That's really nicely done. This is like a snow fort with one of the big play features. You can actually shoot some of the snowballs. Probably some of the weird inclusions. I don't really understand, for a kids set, why they included an axe. You're supposed to be like chopping wood. But so I get the concept, but I feel like that's not for kids. Like, here's an axe and some wood. Like, probably not for kids. So I think if there's a really weird inclusion, that was it. Here's the standard. There's probably I'm assuming there's a Christmas tree in just about every Advent calendar. I thought that was a really nice use of the sigh right there. And then back here, there's some curling rocks, which is interesting. The only thing is it's not really enough to do anything with. So you'd almost need to have like another set. So that's kind of weird to me. I do like this because if you think about it, if you're doing mocks with like houses and stuff, this would be a nice thing to kind of throw in there. It's really nice. Little oven right there. And of course, getting table with food on it makes sense for the holiday season. And then lastly, there were two nice, and of course there's presents back here. You got to have those. So not very good from a parts value, but two little vehicles. These are kind of nice. I mean, these aren't polybag quality vehicles right here, but they definitely add to the play value of the overall set. So overall, I mean, you look at some of the figures, you value them, $2 to $3. It's almost pays for itself, the set itself, just from the figures. I mean, again, I got it at a screaming discount, so I think I got it for like $18 to $20 off the normal $30. So I pretty much, in terms of value, like dollar value, if you really had to do it right out of the gate, and then all these little builds, I mean, these are all worth at least $1 a piece, especially the bigger ones and with the printed pieces. So, I mean, I really feel, it feels like, this is a nice little lamp, a little rocking chair right here. It does feel like almost $30 worth of stuff, and I think if you are getting these at a discount, there we are, that this is these are amazing sets to get. So I'm definitely in for City moving forward. I think as long as I can get 10-20% off or get double VIP or even standard VIP, it's definitely a fun activity during Advent season. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video or maybe during Advent season. Bye for now.